Here's the HomeLink system in a Sienna. It has 3 buttons you can program, and before you do anything you're going to need to turn your key into the on position, and you can see if I hold down this button you can see it's transmitting a code right now, and I'm going to delete that code. You do that by holding these 2 down for 20 seconds. It's the outer 2 buttons. And then you see the little house with the dot underneath it. That's going to change. After there you go. Now that means all the codes are clear. You can tell because the little dot underneath the house is just blinking really slow. If there was a code programmed into it, it'd be going fast. So to program it, I'm going to put it on blank mode there just to not be confusing on the screen. You take your remote that you regularly use to open and close the garage and you hold it really close. Now watch what happens. Normally this should work. If I hold down the button I want to program, I'm going to do it on number 3. You see there's no code. See how slow it's blinking? And so what you do to program it is you push both buttons at the same time. This one, which will open up and close my garage already, and this one, which is blank. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. And you wait for the blink to change. And it takes a while. But it should have done it by now, so it's not working. These little lights should be blinking fast. Something's wrong. And the instructions said, well, why don't you try to change your battery, all these things that don't really help and didn't work. And it said point your remote battery side away. I mean, it's weird. So, but what I noticed is that if I held this right behind, I'm going to do the same thing, and push the buttons at the same time and hold it right behind. See that? It worked. So now if I push the button, so the problem was just getting this in a spot that would work with that. This is apparently not sensitive enough. You got to get right up on it. So if you're having trouble, I would try moving around your remote. And it could be that you have a weak battery in your remote too. So now watch this though. Watch what happens. When I push the button, you move the camera, you can see. Okay, so I moved the camera. You can now see in the bottom right of the screen there my garage door, and I'm watching. I'm going to push this. It's not working. It says it's transmitting, but it's not working. Now this is completely typical of HomeLink systems to do this, and you're going to pull your hair out wondering why it's not working. Well, what you have to do now is, it has a code recognized. It's sending out a signal, but your garage door still doesn't understand it. So what seems to be happening, and this happened in my Chrysler as well, it seems to tweak the code enough, and it can't communicate it to the garage door. Alright, here we are at the back of the garage door opener. You can see I'm up on a ladder here. You can pull these tabs off and expose somewhere near your antenna. There's going to be a button here that says learn, and if I push that, I got 30 seconds to get to my car and push the transmit button. So this now is waiting for a signal from the car. So here we go. I'm going to push this one. And did you see that light went on and off? It recognized it. So now this should work. There we go. So hopefully that's been helpful to you. If it has, please click like and subscribe as well. And have an awesome day. Thanks.